A very quick lesson on why the dollar is more important than tariffs in international trade. This began after World War II. America was the only strong economy because everybody else was bombed into oblivion. Bretton Woods comes about. We all agree to pin to the dollar, and America will back it with gold. This doesn't work. It works for decades. It doesn't work forever because it's unsustainable. President Nixon, under lots of pressure, removed the gold standard and devalued the dollar, along with a whole bunch of other measures. After other currencies repinned to the dollar, they eventually let their currencies float. This opened up to the dollar being able to remain strong, as it was really sort of designed to do. Then we end up with trade where other countries start performing better. They start being able to manufacture better, along with a strong dollar. Japan starts importing more than Mexico. A lot is made of China ascending to the WTO. This was not a removal of our trade barriers, but their removal of their trade barriers. Restrictions against exports, as well as restrictions against foreign investment. Once China removed those restrictions, they took the place as a significant exporter in 2008, becoming the world's largest. And so as this continued, we're now fighting over trade, but underneath it all, sort of in the laws of physics, is a strong dollar and a strong and stable dollar. Although currently with a 10% drop or nearly a 10% drop, it's a lot less stable and a lot less strong than it was. But here's why we fundamentally need it to be. For the dollar to remain a underpinning of international trade, everything from transactions to cryptocurrency and stablecoins, for the dollar to do that, it has to remain both strong and stable. Now, as that happens, there's nothing to replace it. If there were, we could switch to that. Without it, it's very likely we end up with global, including America, instability and poor economies. So we need that. That's fundamental to our economic way of life. That will always make exports more expensive, imports cheaper. And so we have to solve this through other means, and I don't mean tariffs, but the fundamental thing is you won't fully solve it. You will never fully solve it because the strong dollar is always a headwind to the trade imbalance, but it's also foundational to our economy. So understand where the dollar plays, and you'll better understand what's going on in all these conversations.